What's going on, Faith Walk Nation? It's Ron Jr. here again with another Faith Walk, Faith Talk video. I just want to first thank you for your support, for watching the videos. Hope you guys like them, buying shirts. I love you all and just continue to support what God has going on in my life and the life of the people. This video today is talk about my plan versus God's plan. I'm going to read a verse first. It's 1 Corinthians 2, verse 9. It says, but as it is written, eyes have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love him. My plan was to first play football in the NFL. This plan started out going to Ball State University, where I made it as a walk-on. But I wasn't the student athlete, I was just the athlete. And so after that first semester, I got kicked out of Ball State because I wasn't going to class, plain and simple. And so my grades wasn't up to par. And so the real reason I went to Ball State in the first place was to play Division I football, to prove people wrong that I could make it and that I could play Division I football, because I had heard it throughout my whole high school career that I couldn't. And so I made that my focus in life at the time. And getting kicked out, getting that letter in the mail over Christmas break kind of broke me down, because for me, I felt like that was my first time ever remember failing at the time. And so not knowing what God had for me, I just broke down crying. My dad was there to pick me up, to let me know that I was still doing great things and that, this is just a setback in the whole grand scheme of things. He's always been there. So I just thank my father for, lifting me up and keeping my head strong to know that I can get out of this, and this is just not the last stop. And so go on to a few other schools. I didn't try to play football after that. I just focused on, just getting the grades and trying to get my degree, which I still don't have. And so after a while of not being able to afford the cost of college, I went on to the military. In the military, doing great things and doing things for our country, first of all. And then, just remembering God. I didn't really put him first, I can say. I put everything else first, but he was still blessing me. I was still getting awards, as far as, top 10 of my class and my graduating class in the academy. In basic training and things like that. Getting quarterly awards with my unit. It's just still, living life and doing great in life. I got married, had 2 kids, and moving on from there. And so with that going on, it's like my last year in the military. We sat down to talk that it was time for me to get out and move on to another adventure. But the Holy Spirit was also talking to me, saying, hey, it's time to move on. And so we decided to move to Virginia. And I think I talked about that last week, about all the things that was going on in my life at the time, and with the drinking and divorce and still having to take care of 2 kids and not having a job when I was getting out. I was just kind of just really living off faith at the moment. But I knew God would provide. But I was scared as well. And so fast forward that till now of being with the sheriff department for a little over 4 years, and not seeing what he has for me, just doing his will and just continue to keep my head down and humble myself and put his will first before mine. I'm at this point in my life now where I'm doing these videos, where I've started my own business. This year has been a huge year for me, with, first of all, getting the Medal of Valor with the Sheriff Department, also getting Deputy of the Quarter and Deputy of the Year. These are co-awards with my buddy, Deputy Burke. But God's plan is bigger than mine. I've never imagined me in this place now, with awards as far as Deputy of the Year and Medal of Valor and Deputy of the Quarter, things like that. Um, with a business, me at 18, I was thinking about me and having fun and just living life. But you look back at those times and where you are now, and you see that God's plan is bigger. His plan is bigger than mine, and it's doing way better than my plan ever would. Um, I can't say I'm truly happy about not playing in the NFL, but I'm truly grateful that God has me here at this time in this place with the people that I'm with these videos getting started, with my business getting started, with my children. He has truly blessed me in all that I'm doing. And I see now that going forward, just to put faith in him. And that's what I want everybody to do. Put faith in him. Get your business started. Get your mindset right. Step out in faith and do the will of God first. And everything else will take care of itself, because he is in it. He will lead your way. He will order your steps. And he will always be there for you. Even when you don't feel like he's there, because I've been there. I'm there at times now where I feel like he's distant from me. But I just continue to pray. I continue to read my word. I continue to seek him first in all the things that I'm trying to do. And just putting faith in him. This business is not called Faith Walk for a reason. I've been having Faith Walk on my mind for a long time, and I'm just living it now. I'm walking in faith. I'm not looking to see where I'm going, because I know God has already ordered my steps. He's already prepared a place for me. And so I just want to encourage you all, just continue to walk by faith and put God first in everything we do. He will order your steps. He will guide you. He will lead you. He won't let you fall. Even when you feel like you're not close to him, you are. You're right where he wants you to be. Just continue to walk. Continue to let him lead you, because you have the tools that he's giving you. You have the tools to do everything he's preparing you for. So walk by faith. Love you all.